Have you ever wanted to start a podcast but don't know how? Well, Anchor is here for you. Anchor is a user-friendly platform ideal for podcasters. Once you upload your first episode, Anchor does the rest, streaming to other popular platforms such as Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Apple. Just download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. Hi, Valorous Soldiers. I'm your host, Crystal Display, and welcome back to another podcast where we're all about sisterhood, spiritual, and personal lifestyle development in an everyday woman. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Hi guys, so welcome back to another episode. So today we'll be talking about motherhood. So just grab yourself a cup of tea or cold beverage, whatever it may be, and let's chat today. So today I have a special guest. Her name is Blessing, and she is one of the members of Women of Mighty Valor Ministry. And today we're going to be talking about motherhood. All about motherhood, the ups, the downs, and the in-between. So stay tuned. If you could just introduce yourself to the audience, let them know a little bit about you.
Okay. My name is Singitwa, and
you're a mom.
I'm a mother of one. In fact, first time mom. Yeah.
First time mom. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions, at least 5, if that's okay. And
Yeah.
talk about all about motherhood and how was it and all that, because I'm a first mom as well, so I thought it would be a good idea to invite Blessing on. So yeah, are you ready for the questions?
Go ahead.
All right, so the first question is, what were your first impressions in becoming a mom? What was it like? What you expected, or was it something else? Like, what were your impressions, first impressions?
Before I gave birth, right?
Like after you gave birth. Literally after you gave birth, that's when you're a mom now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Don't mind me. Oh yeah. My first impression was I was excited, I was happy at start, and then I noticed like, ooh, I can do this, a lot of work ahead, I can do this. But what really surprised me is that I didn't know that babies are up at night time a lot at the early stage. So that was a bit like difficult for me at start. Very difficult, but I got used to it after a while.
Yeah.
And at start I didn't know. I expected, I had a lot of expectation. I knew that babies carry a lot of things you have to do with them, a lot of but I didn't know it,
isn't it? Yeah.
I didn't know it's gonna be like that. So, but I got used to it. And also I had my mother came down to me around the early stage.
That's good.
She helped with the first bath of my son. The first bath of my son when we got home. So that was very helpful. So I was able to learn a lot of things as well, and carrying my son, like dressing him, like there's a lot of things, and then feeding him, because I did breastfeeding. So waking up at night time, feeding him, that was something new as well for me. And but I got used to it and did it, and it was good. And yeah.
I think let me tell the people what I thought that motherhood was like. All right, so I just thought that, I want a baby, and I didn't think about pushing it out. I didn't think about I didn't think of anything. It was just I wanted a baby. That was it. Nothing else. So I
Yeah.
was just, I don't know. I guess I was a bit naive to think that, oh yeah, oh nice baby, come on, and that's
Yeah,
it.
it's nah, and that's the problem we all have. We forget that
Yeah,
baby is
trust
not
me.
its job. You have to have 100% in it. You can't, like you
Yeah.
said, a lot of people feel you push it, but still, having a baby comes with a lot. You have post depression, a lot of things because
Oh, I was gonna talk about
it's a lot of
that's gonna be
changes,
later on. We'll be talking
a
about
lot of
that.
changes in things in your hormones, changes in your daily routine, really.
Your
So
body image as well.
yeah, body image and a lot of work staying up. Like if you're doing bottle feeding, you're making sure that you're keeping the time with that timing feed. You're doing breastfeeding, you're always making sure you're up, ready, and doing things the time at the timing the time you want to give it. It's just a lot. It's a lot of hormones, really. As she said, it's
Yeah.
not as easy as what,
As
because you
you
have
think it is. Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
dull baby. He's like you're taking care of another, yeah, it's another human.
Another you.
Yeah.
All right. So once you've had a baby now, how did you manage your Christian walk while being a mother? Like how did you balance
Well,
um having devotion while having a little baby?
um, well, this is what I do. Uh, I try and pray. Like
Yeah.
I pray like when I'm breastfeeding my child. Like if I didn't have time, I pray then. When my child, when I play like Christian musics and stuff
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
That really helps me as well. And then when my child is, well, they do when your child is sleeping, I it's advised to sleep at that early stage, like so that you have time. You sleep good at that time, so because they're always awake at night, so you'll be all right. You'll be alert to feed them at night time. So
Mm.
I always try. Sometimes I use that time to try and read the Bible and do devotional. But some
Yeah.
days I can't do because of it was just a bit too much at the time. But
Yeah.
I just try it at the time, like when I'm available, when I'm breastfeeding, and when I just play music around when I'm free, when baby's playing, I play or sleeping, I play music around, Christian music, and then I just pray. Yeah, and
Yeah.
pray that I just try my best. Yeah.
And
And
I mean, okay, now that we're in, the COVID situation, how are you doing that now? Now that we're not able to go to church and all that. So,
oh,
what are some of the things that you've been doing?
uh, right now, what I'm doing is just any free time I have, I make
Yeah.
sure I do like make sure I focus on God, on the part of the God, and do my prayers. So for example, I wake up in the morning, my son's still sleeping, I make sure I do my devotional, then I pray to
Yeah.
God and sing and stuff like that, do all what I need to do. And then and when it's playing around and I've done all what I need to do, I have time to go and listen to some my preaching to the church online and preaching online. Sometimes if I cannot attend at a particular time, I play back things, listen to them online. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and that's what I do. I'm just it's much better now because my son is growing older, so it's much better
See, yeah.
things
I
now.
think I think would you say that the roughest time would be like the first
Yeah,
6 months?
yeah, you're very right. That was the roughest time for me because I was a new mom and I had a lot
Mm.
of new things to learn, and I was trying to adapt to the new life and
Yeah.
focusing on my son. But now, as I adapt, as he's grown, I know how to walk around him.
Manage, yeah.
Yeah, I walk around him and manage. So yeah. What else were you saying? Yeah, I know how to work. So yes, basically, I just put God first in everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And also
Okay.
your the woman ministry has also helped as well. The woman ministry at the
Yeah.
time thing is up, you know,
Okay, okay. That's good.
yeah, in a way.
Um, like, can you tell us a little bit more about the ministry? Like, how has they helped? Well, we always ask for feedback, but like, how can you let the people know, like, how have they helped your spiritual life?
Prayers, reading the Bible often, you know, talking about important things to do with us really helped me in a way. He built me spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
Shade,
And
with
did they make you want to like dig deeper in the Bible to know God more?
yes, it does want make me deep deep yeah, it does make me want to learn more about God. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because of the different topics that is brought by you, and yeah,
Yeah,
and
the
good.
one topic.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a learning curve because we can't know everything, can we? So
No, we don't know everything.
I learned a lot, and it improved me spiritually, to be honest, because we were able to pray as one women, and that's
Mm-hmm.
powerful. And yeah, and encourage each other in Christ, and that keeps me spiritually guided as well. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good. That's good to hear. So what are the tips and the tricks have you learned along the way, that allow you to balance your life? Like, can you share some tips and tricks to those who are new to motherhood? Like,
Okay. When I first had my child, everyone was telling me, make sure you sleep when your child is sleeping
yeah, when
because
they're
it's going to be
sleeping.
up at night time. And which is that really helped. What really helped me is that I took things easy going. I
Uh-huh.
didn't, like, for example, I take things easy going, a easy pace, so
Yeah.
that I don't overstress myself,
Yeah.
you know for example, like cleaning the house and things like that, and
Yeah.
I put my son as a priority. I make
Mm-hmm.
sure I have a rest as well. And then
Mm-hmm.
I need to do this. I just take it one step at a time.
Mm.
And that really helped me as well. And
Okay.
also putting God first and asking Him for strength and stuff like
Mm.
that, asking Him for guidance. That really helped me as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so basically, the advice I would give is just take things slowly.
Mm.
Just take things. Don't overstress yourself that you have a list of things to do. No,
Mm.
don't
There's
overstress
always
yourself.
gonna be the list of things to do whenever you wake up after, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
don't overstretch yourself. Just make sure you have a routine, and if you couldn't fulfill the routine because of your child, that's fine. That don't overstress yourself over that. Just take it out and make sure you have enough rest when your child is resting, and then maybe the next day you can
Do
get
it,
to
isn't it?
what you
Yeah.
need to do. Yeah, but make sure you have enough because that's very important because you need to be healthy to be able to take care of your child in a
I
positive,
think
in an effective
I,
way.
I think that was okay. They did tell me as well to sleep when my baby sleep, but sometimes I would just be so worried about like the laundry need to be doing and
Yeah, that's what I
all
was saying.
that.
I was like that at start, but I
Yeah.
was getting too stressed. So I had to, the way I
Take it
cope is that
slow.
I have to take it slow. And this is who I am. When things are getting too stressed, I have to take it slow. And in the end of the day, I get everything done anyways, but I take it
Okay.
at pace, not in the day, but I get it done. At the end of the day, I will still get everything, or end
Able
or
to
two.
get
I
everything
get
done.
everything done, but take it as a time. If you can't get it done at that day, you got the next day to get it done.
Yeah,
You
I think that's
understand,
what I'm
and,
doing
and
now.
yeah, and that
Yeah.
really helped me. That really helped me very well and that made me not to stress too much
Mm,
because
mm.
yeah, it made me not.
Are you one of those moms that write down to-do lists or you're not?
Yes, I was gonna mention that you can do that sometimes to do lists, but you don't.
Yeah.
It's not. You can't always follow it sometimes when
Yeah.
you have a child. So you can have it told you because I think that makes me. I stick it on my somewhere I can see. When I
Yeah.
work. So that will make me more think. So you can have a to-do list, but if like with your child that you are not going, don't
Yeah.
overstress yourself.
Yeah.
You can continue it the next day. Can add it to
Yeah.
your next day.
And I mean, now that you're like a pro now, because it's been like a year now. So
Yeah, I'm
you're
still
like a
learning.
pro now.
I'm still learning. Yeah.
Okay. So what have you been doing differently compared to like the first time that you're incorporating now in your routine?
Differently.
That
Like,
you've incorporated that, okay, this work and I'm going to continue doing that, and that's what you've
as
been doing.
as I said,
Yeah.
when I notice about taking things, because I like stressful, I don't like stressful life. As I said,
Yeah.
free, just taking things day at a time. That really helps me and calm down.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure when I'm kind of down, I make sure I go out. Make sure we go for a walk with my child.
Yeah, that's so important, especially
That's
now.
very, very important.
Fresh
Very, very
air.
important.
Yeah.
Fresh air and yeah, and pray often and ask for strength. Really, I think that's it.
Yes.
And I'll just say that what I learned that I would have done much better from day one is that I should stress free, because at the start I was really stressed. Oh, can I do this?
Mm.
But
Because
yeah,
we're
now
new to it, isn't it? When you're new to something, it's that you're overthinking everything, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can understand.
So
All right,
now,
so yeah.
yeah, okay,
All right, so okay, you talked about a little bit about, being overwhelmed, but that is called burnt out. So when you feel like burnt out is like when you're exhausted to the point where you're really, really tired. Well, how can I say it?
yeah.
Burnout is just in the name itself. You're just really
I understand
exhausted and
what
extremely
burnout is.
tired.
I
Okay.
understand what you mean.
So how did you cope with that feeling and get back into the swing of things? How did you?
When I'm feeling tired and think,
Uh-huh.
I know that I've given all the priority, I've given all what my child needs, I've
Uh-huh.
given it its needs already.
Yeah.
I just go down and relax.
Sleep, isn't it?
I listen to music. I just go and relax. I don't
Yeah.
stress myself. I don't think about anything. I just relax, and
Yeah.
then I bounce back, and then go and get some fresh air. As I said,
Hmm.
that's what really helped me. I just go
The
and
fresh
relax,
air.
and then get up and do what I need to do for myself the next day. But when I know I'm burnt out, I don't overstress myself. As I said, I just make
Hmm.
sure I give my child his needs, like what it needs
Hmm.
to do. When I know that
Hmm.
I've sorted him out, I sorted my child
Hmm.
out, then
Hmm.
I'll go. And because as a child, they need you. You have to do what you have to
Yeah,
give
they're
them,
depending on you.
no matter what, you have to give them their needs. So yeah, when
Hmm.
I've taken care of my child for that, let's say the morning routine, I've done his needs for that time. I
Hmm.
have my own things to do. First, I'll just go and relax and just
Okay. Yeah.
chill
I
for a
think,
bit,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
listen to music and just don't do anything. Just chill till, and that really helped me. I
Okay.
help
I
you.
would try to wake up at least 1 hour or so before that time. So
Mhm.
I would leave that 1 hour to spend time with God. And I realize when I spend time with God 1 hour ahead, so that's like me time and God time together, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I would do that in the morning, and that will kind of give me a good mental space as well, because that time I've already cried up my eyes and tell him all that that's on my mind. It's just relieve my stress as well as
Mm.
spending time with God. So I try to do what they call it quiet time, an
Quiet
hour,
time.
one
Yeah,
hour.
quiet time is very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very
So I
good. Like,
I try to do that just before everybody gets up. So just before. If you want to be further inspired, then check out our blog, womenofmightyvalorministry.com, where we give godly inspiration and motivation every single Tuesday. So check out womenofmightyvalorministry.com. If you're looking for a top-notch and on-time quality graphical work, then go ahead and check out Black Ink Enterprise. That's BLACK.INC.enterprise. They actually care about their customers and they give direct customer service interaction. You literally feel as if you're every step of the way, whether they're building your logo, website, brochure, flyers, and more. Just contact BLACKINENT.com.
wake up with doing all this, your quiet time, your
Yeah, it's just the
you're
day goes
motivated.
smoother. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I
But
get what
that's what I've noticed.
you
So I'm trying to like incorporate that slowly. But I mean, some days I'm not able to spend time with God, but I don't beat up myself. I said, okay, there's the next
you
day, or
see.
I can do it
But
later on.
you
Eh?
see, some people beat up themselves over it. Like
I stopped
that's
doing that. I
what
used to do
really
that.
that's what it leads to to different issues because you're over.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we learn to just relax a little bit, like with
Yeah, like stop stress about it now
yeah,
because you're following. Okay, just imagine you're following like a Bible plan and you miss like 3 days. Don't beat yourself about it. Like
yes,
there's always another day.
yes,
As long as
yes.
God give you life, like there's another day for you to make it up for Him. I'm sure He understands.
He does.
So
Of
don't beat
he does.
yourself up.
God understand that you have another child and you're
Yeah.
then how you understand. God really do, and I'll say you understand, and I know God really do because I'll say that,
Mm-hmm.
and also yeah, and also what I would say is that advice if you're feeling burnt out, you could if you have a family member as well that
Yes.
you leave your child with your family member and then go
Yeah.
and
Take a
relax
break, isn't
and
it?
take a break. Yeah, that's another one that you
Mm-hmm.
trust. I'll say that you trust. That's all I'm gonna say
Yes.
that you trust.
Yeah.
Because you don't, there's a lot of things going on out there, so that you trust very well.
Either go to a friend or you can either you can stay because what I've done once is I would stay over my dad's for a bit. I think in the earlier weeks
Yeah,
after giving
family.
birth, I
Yeah,
stayed there with them for 2 weeks. So stay with family or friends that you trust and
good.
that they will help you,
Yeah,
get into the swing of things and
yeah,
relieve the stress a little bit
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. It does. It does. It does.
Yeah.
Because
Like have a little mini getaway, isn't
yeah,
it? From your house.
it's really needed for our mental health to get away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go and do something for like take a little break. It's good. Then you'll bounce back being so strengthened. It does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need it.
Mm-hmm.
I think as we have rest for our physical body, we need rest for our mental being as well.
So, we're talking about a little bit about mental health. So, I don't know about you, but as a lot of people they experience postnatal
Yeah,
depression.
yeah.
Did you experience that or
Yeah,
you
let me
didn't?
say there was a point that I don't know if to call it depression or what, but
Yeah,
the
because that's a
point
strong
that
word.
yeah, there was a point. I'm not
But you
sure
felt
because I
low,
was
isn't it?
assessed for it, but I will be honest with you. Even though
Mm-hmm.
I did tell my health visitors and midwife as well. There was a point when I just gave birth, I didn't want to go out as well. I didn't want
Mm-hmm.
to go out.
Mm-hmm.
I was even advised by my midwife to open
Mm-hmm.
the my health visitor open the curtain, like get fresh air, go out. And then I had to start pushing. I had to push myself to start going out. So all this, the community children program really helped. Those community
Ah, yes. That's how we met.
yeah, it really helped as well. It pushed me out, taking my child to like baby groups, baby
Yeah.
thing really helped me going out and it helped with my mental. That then from when I started doing that, I started
Mm-hmm.
going out more often. So I think at that point, because why wouldn't I didn't want to go out at all? That was something maybe
You
I was
cannot
quite down. So
explain, isn't
maybe
it?
yeah. So
Because
yeah.
okay, I've experienced that as well. Like as after okay, the first 2 weeks I was weak, so my dad was looking after me. But I went back home in March, and from March, just before, when did we meet again? Was it August
I can't
or
remember now.
July?
Can't
All
quote.
right, just before summer then. So
Yeah.
between March to like just before summer,
Mm-hmm.
at one point I just did not want to do
Yeah.
anything. I
Yeah.
didn't want to open the curtains. I just didn't want to socialize and talk to anybody. And I said I didn't realize that it could have been postnatal depression.
Yeah.
But I didn't because my midwife asked me like, are you feeling okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, because I thought
Yeah.
I was fine. But I guess mentally I probably wasn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it takes stages. I think everybody
Yeah.
or some
So,
mothers.
so yeah, because I didn't want to go out, so I think maybe that was it.
Yeah,
But I was motivated. Then I had to put when I started going out. Then I was, then I always
motivated,
wanted to
isn't
go
it?
out. yeah, motivated to go out. But I didn't. I was just doing the routine each day, and then yeah, then I was like, so why didn't I not
Why
thinking
did you
back?
feel like that
Yeah,
before?
not thinking back to it, and I see your parents with young like babies outside. I was like, and I think back to myself, like, why didn't I want to go out at start? Why then? Why didn't
I
I want
don't know. I
to
think
go?
I think that was just
I
a
wish I
mini postnatal, to be
Yeah, I think
honest.
maybe that's what it is. I think I wish
Yeah.
I did go out more often at that early stage, but it was
Yeah.
okay anyway. Maybe because I was a new mom, I was getting used to.
Yeah. Trying to get used to the role, isn't it?
Yeah, I had my what really helped because I had my mom around for some few months. It really helped me at that time as well, and I had
Okay, very good,
family,
yeah.
yeah, before they when I went. So pushing me going out to this family club to that group
The
troop
baby group, yeah.
groups is very good. I advise every parent, every new
New
first,
parents to
yeah,
go
new parents
there.
that attend it. They should because
Yeah.
you learn a lot of things and you meet other parents as well. You share experience. I would advise it. And I know a lot of people in the community don't like attending all these things, so that you become alone and you
Yeah,
become
yeah.
alone. You're not learning new things. But when you go out there and meet, go to those classes and you learn a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things and you just meet and you get your child involved in play groups, you get involved in
Yeah.
things so that the development and everything is fast.
Yeah.
They learn a lot of things. So I'll advise that for people, and it's good for the mother and the child.
And the child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can you list over about the tips? How did you overcome that mini postnatal? Like, so you said you had family members around you, and what was the other tips?
I was just motivated. I prayed to God,
Uh-huh.
and I just did a lot of reading. I just prayed to God. I don't know. When I started going out, things just changed. I just changed.
Okay, so it's the fact that you went out changed
I went
everything.
out. I prayed a lot, and then I don't know. Something just changed in me. Like I don't know if you understand. A spark. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I just
I think I understand because did you remember that summer that we had that I kept going on every day like
yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Because before, so after I gave birth, the earlier, well, it was in February, but like March time to before summer, I didn't want to go out or anything. I think that was that mini episode of
Mm,
postnatal. But then
mm,
after in summer, I was going out every single day. I started going to baby classes. I just started going out enjoying the sun, and then that's
mm,
how me and Blessing met as well at the
yeah.
group, and then we hung out together, and then yeah, like my mood was just lifted from then. Really,
Yeah.
I was back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Just
taking care of yourself,
yeah.
eating right as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Eating right is very important at that stage.
yeah,
The breastfeeding as well. You need healthy
and
food to go
resting. Those are the
and rest.
things.
And yeah, going. I don't know. It's just I don't know. When I start going out, like when I notice I'm down, just go out for a walk and have a fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I feel good again. I pray to God. I listen to motivation preaching. I listen to preaching
Yeah,
music. I start feeling better talking to family, everything,
yeah,
friends. You lift me up. So I don't know this. I start feeling, oh, I want to do this now. I start feeling
yeah,
motivated.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you
I
just feel
understand. And then the
unmotivated
fact that we had
sometimes.
each other as well, I
Yeah, we
think.
had you. Yeah, we had the
Yeah,
shopper.
yeah.
It's good to have someone
You
like
helped me to overcome that as well. The fact that I
yeah,
had somebody, because before I didn't have anybody around me. I lived away from my family, so it was good to have met you then, you
yeah,
know. And the fact that you were even I didn't even know that you were my next door neighbor at the time.
yeah,
But it
yeah.
was really good to have your company, man. You don't know how
I had your
much I
company
really
as well.
appreciate it.
It's good
Huh?
to have your company as well, Shade.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, it's
I didn't
good.
have a lot of people then as well. I'm not really good at making friends. So, but yeah.
Mm.
So
So that's what I did. Just have make sure you have another if you have another mother friend, then hang out with them.
yeah.
Go to baby class. As Blessing said.
Seek for help
Yeah,
if
just
you feel like really, really, really down, like you're not able to seek for help.
then seek help and advice from the midwife, because I think they had some connection anyway.
Yeah,
If you wanted to talk to
so,
somebody,
yeah,
but at the time I didn't want to talk to anybody, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
But yeah, if you really need help, then go ahead and seek help from the midwife. They have their connections and who you can talk to. All right, so how did you deal with body image?
Body
Let's talk
image.
about that.
To be
Yeah.
honest, let me say, Sade, I
You
wasn't
didn't bother
really,
though.
you didn't really bother me that much, to be honest. I
Yeah,
don't know why, because maybe
yeah.
because I've had my up and down with so I'm used to it. I've had my up and downs with body image before I got pregnant
Mm.
anyway. There was a time I had my up and down. I was very conscious about my weight, and then so I had my up and down with body image before I got pregnant. So
Mm-hmm.
afterwards, I was quite
You were fine after giving birth, isn't it?
yeah, I wasn't really. I knew that my body like will go back, and I was doing exercise and everything. I knew that my
Mm-hmm.
body will be going back, but I just took my time. Like now, I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost a
Yeah,
lot of weight, but as I
yeah.
said, yeah, I took my time. I didn't want to over stress my mind straight away just
About it, isn't it?
about it. And I knowing
Because
that I just gave birth, I have a
I
lot of.
never can understand, right, on Instagram.
I know what you're talking about.
Like, like all those snapbacks after giving birth, like,
I
is
don't
that real?
understand that.
I
Do you
don't
know
think
why I
it
said
is.
that? Do you know why I said that? Everybody's body is different. We snap
Different.
back differently. If your
Yeah,
body type that take up to like 9 months to 1 year for your body to snap,
yeah,
calm
yeah.
down, relax. You just gave birth.
Don't stress about it.
Yes, you're almost at up and down. Just make sure you're eating healthy, drink your water.
Yeah.
By the time you reach that time, your body's changed, then you can start setting goals,
Mm-hmm.
step by
Mm-hmm.
step, step by step. That's
That's
what
what
I
I'm
do.
doing, man.
That's,
Oh
that's
yeah,
what
yeah. Are
I
you doing
said.
that? Yeah.
That's what really worked well for me, to be honest. I didn't, and I thank God I didn't really stress myself too much about it because at the end of the day, I was able to achieve my goal anyway.
Yeah.
Seriously, because I was able to
Wow.
achieve my goal
Have you
now.
not tagged me in the bloom box? So you've lost some weight. Can you
A
tag me in the
lot of
bloom
weight
box?
now. I've lost a lot of weight. If you see me,
You
you'll
need
be
to tell.
like, ah,
You need to update us in the group, please, because I need to post it on the website. Well, is that okay if I can post it on the website?
yes,
Just that you've participated in the Bloom Boss, sorry, in the Bloom Season Challenge.
yeah,
Because even not just you, Blessing, Ava has lost some weight as
yeah,
well, and she's
yeah,
telling me all about the good things. So you guys are not even talking in the
yeah.
group.
I'm really,
Uh,
I'm not really good at communicating sometimes. So
yeah, but okay. When did you start this weight loss? When have you started to lose weight? Was it
yeah.
before or after summer?
Oh, it was before summer, before summer.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
All right, but just still tag us though. If you are working on your own personal goal, then tag us. Let
okay,
us know what you've been up to. All
okay.
right, so I think for me, for body image would be like my stretch marks. I would just look at it and I would just say, you know what? I had my child from having these stretch marks, so I don't feel anyway anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
That,
but because I had like a flat stomach before,
what?
I'm not that after 1 year I'm working on it now. But like before, I wasn't really stressing about
You
it, to
have
be
a flat
honest.
tummy anyways. Like you didn't really have a lot of weight. You snapped back very good. Very good.
No, you guys keep saying that, but
You
it's
did.
not up to my
You
standards.
snapped back
Okay.
very good that day, Sade. Very, very, very good.
I guess so. But
Yeah.
I'm working on I'm trying to work on it anyway.
Okay.
I haven't really exercised that much. But I need to. I need
You
to.
snapped back very
All
good.
right. So,
Uh,
what are the top 3 advice that you'd give a new mother out there? Like what are the 3 top advice?
okay. Put God first. That's what I'm gonna
Okay.
say.
And
Always put God first to be able to
yeah.
help you, guide you in things really to do. And give you strength and guide you to meet people who will move you that will help you at this period.
Mm-hmm.
Um Second one is take your time, do things there a time at a time. Don't always overly stress yourself. Try and set a routine and try and be
Yes, so important.
for yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, plan time for yourself, and make sure you have some time for yourself as well, because you as a mother, you need it, because
You need it for your mental space, isn't it?
you need to be healthy. That's all self-love and self-care, like you always say, Sade. You need to
You
be
guys
healthy.
gonna be yeah,
You
yeah,
need to
yeah.
be
So always
healthy.
look
You need
after
to be
yourself.
healthy and have that love for yourself before you can bring it out to your child and give that best care to your child. Because if you're not healthy, you can't give
Yeah,
that care to your child. So it's very
yeah.
important that we actually focus on.
And the final tip?
And the final tip is, if you read a lot about pregnancy, don't expect, because every woman have different experiences inside
Yeah,
when we're out
yeah.
and taking care of children. So you can read tips and always ask for help as well, because there are people out there willing to help you. And then also, if you know that you are having some issues with mental health and
Yeah.
really affecting
Seek
your
advice,
daily
seek
routine,
medical
seek,
help.
seek
Yeah,
medical help, because there are
yeah.
people out there
From your
really
midwife.
willing to help you. Yeah, they will help you out. And that's why the health visitor and midwife are there for you. So
Yeah, they've been
don't
so
be scared.
helpful. The
People
health
are scared.
visitor.
They're scared about the stigma and what people think about them. So far,
Yeah.
talk and ask for help. And also, that's it really. And that's what really helped for me. And then try and go out and take some time, like go for work, take your child, just go out and yeah,
Going out helps. The
yeah,
fresh air, isn't it?
share, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
set, as you said, smart goals and stuff like that. That really that helps you as well on what
Make goals. I think that's what I used to do. Like I would make goals for myself and make goals for my daughter as well.
realistic
Like,
goals, smart
yeah,
realistic
realistic
goals.
goals. Yeah. Because I think I remember back then I would write, I'm still writing goals for our family anyway, but I would write goals for myself, like what I want to achieve, and then I would write goals for my daughter. Say, okay, so she needs to learn her ABC at this time. She, because even now she's 1 year and 6 months and she's singing the ABC now.
Yeah,
Blessing, like
that's really
literally
good.
singing the ABC now. I said, what? So
She's good. She's
I've been
good.
reading to my daughter from she was 1 week old,
Yeah,
guys. So
reading to your
it's
child
always good.
is very important. It's very
Yeah.
important. So
It's
I had
it's
to,
always yeah.
yeah, yeah, I had to I had learned that, and I watched a lot of parenting skills books.
Yeah, on YouTube,
Reading
isn't it?
from them, yeah, from on YouTube. Reading to them is very important, because it makes them talk faster, isn't it? Even though
Mm-hmm.
they might be slow talkers, but they,
Mm.
you know. And also another thing I'm going to say, a lot of parents
Yes.
do. They tend to compare their children,
Oh,
not knowing that kids develop at different age. You
different.
just have
Cause
to have that. You have to have that look. Let's say, for example, walking. Some kids start
yeah,
walking at 9 months. Some start at
one
um
year.
1 year. Some start at when they're about to go two. So
Yeah,
that's so. I think for parents to avoid putting stress on themselves, stop comparing
and
yourself
stop
and
worrying
your
about it,
child.
as Blessing
Know
always
who
tells
your child
me.
is. I hate that. That's one thing I hate. That
Yeah,
is really
the
stress parents out.
comparison.
And I thank God I never did that. I just focus on my child, and they end up meeting that needs, and they end up meeting what they need to meet. But it's at their own pace. Know your child for who they are and help
Yeah.
them develop them according to who they are. Stop comparing your child with another child,
Mm-hmm.
because
As
every
long as
child
you,
have that.
as long as you check with the
Check with
midwife
the
that
midwife,
everything,
health visitor, and make sure you
yeah.
know that they are reaching the mindset at the setting time. So don't need to overstress, because if you see someone walking at 9 months and your child at 9 months is not even crying or walking at that
You're
time,
gonna be one start getting worried, isn't it?
you don't need to, because children are different. You still have a long more time for them to develop that skills. So you just have to check if they're developing that skills according to the time frame between that 9
Yeah, as
months
long as
to
it's within,
one.
just check with your health visitor, check with the midwife, and
Yeah,
see, okay,
if,
are they growing at the right pace they
yes,
are, or
yeah,
and if you're concerned, then go to your health visitor
yeah. Go
and
to your health
go to
visitor.
your midwife,
Don't compare,
and
because
they will check.
a lot of parents do that, and it put a weight on them. And I'm happy
Stress them out, yeah.
know your child for who they are, because children
And
develop at a different pace. I've always said
and
that.
you as a parent as well, it takes a while to get used to your baby and know what your
Exactly.
baby
Yeah,
likes and stuff like that. So if you know your baby as a parent, then you know, okay, she's not ready to walk it, but you can
exactly.
still put in implement
Effort.
action,
Yeah,
plans to help
action
aid it.
plan.
So you can
Yeah,
get walkers. There's walkers out there that they can
exactly.
practice
Exactly.
walking. Yeah, and then weaning, no, weaning is another story, but
Yeah. As I said, some babies they start solid straight away. They're okay.
yeah,
Some babies it takes some time. That's what I'm saying. You need to know your child. Seriously, that's
you
why
need to know your child. Yeah.
parenthood. You cannot be exactly as the other child, because children are different, and that's the same way with adults are different. Adults are different.
Mm-hmm.
Children are different. Adults learn in different pace. They develop in different. There's bright adults. There's ones that learn slowly, and the one that learn fast. That's the
Oh, I
same.
wanted to ask, like, just before we wrap up, like, what was the some of the baby program that your child had watched earlier that had helped him later
Okay.
on?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I sent you some Shade. All
Which one?
those I type in learn to talk for toddlers, learn to talk for babies on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it comes
Yeah.
up with a lot of like a lot of things there. And
Hmm.
there's that really help, like a rock and learn.
Yeah,
There's this
that
other
helps.
one called and it's very good. I'm gonna find it now.
Very good.
Rock
I
and
found a
learn.
new one as well.
Learn to Talk, Complete Dicks by Oxbridge Baby. That's very, very good. There's another
Okay.
one, Your Baby Can Learn. Oh my
Uh-huh.
God, it's good. Baby First Words is rock
Oh
and learn.
yeah, that
And
one is really good.
talking time for speech practice. That's very
Mm-hmm.
good for babies and toddlers. And yeah, and also what also help as well is that just give some time, like 30 minutes or before bed, or when you wake up, for your child to do reading. Like Shadi said, she does reading with her child. Just give some time for
Mm-hmm.
that as well, because they learn different vocal different
You
words
can
from
read
that
to them like before bedtime. That
before
really
to
helps.
bedtime. That helps as
Yeah.
well. And also playtime as well. You can do some I now I
Activities.
learned I try and get educational toys for my child
Yeah.
to help with his development. So I try to get some educational toys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So have some time. And as you're trying, if they're not responding to you, but you keep on going, one day they're gonna respond to you, and you'll be like, yes,
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
they hear you, but they're just getting ready. They can hear you, but as I said, children develop at a
It
different.
takes time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
when your child know your child, it's very important to know your child. When your child is actually ready to talk, to do things, you just
Mm-hmm.
do that, and then you pick on it and you start pushing them, and they'll do it. So just keep
Yeah.
on doing. Don't stop. Then one day, then you see them
They'll
doing it.
get it. Yeah.
But
Um,
also confirm from the health visitor and your midwife, as you said, and make sure that they are. Oh, send it to me.
on YouTube.
Did you tell me to me? Send me
Okay,
that.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, Bible adventure, and there's loads of like Bible stories that they
Yeah,
can learn as well.
yeah,
Because even recently, Christian try to incorporate God in their routine as well, because it's good to know about God.
yeah. Pray
Yeah.
like prayer time. You can get them to pray
Yeah.
as you're praying as well.
And we start I start with, like, recently I try to like let her kneel down and hold her hand, and I just
Yeah,
pray.
yeah,
Just start early. 1 year old, can start from one. One is
yeah.
fine.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
one, they know what they're doing even before
Yeah,
one.
trust me, they're smart.
Even before one, I'm telling you, you can start before one, but not too early. But from one, they know what they're
Yeah,
doing.
from one is the best. I think
They're not
best.
even before some. They know what they're doing. Yeah, by one.
Yeah, I think they do know.
They
There's
do.
another show. I recently found out. Because we're people of color, so
Yeah.
there's not really much shows out there. So the ones that for people of color is Akili and Me.
Mm,
That yeah,
Akili, I played that. I played that for my son. Akili.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Ziggy
very
love
good. Very,
it.
from young age, I've been playing that for him, and that's for him
Oh.
to. That's for them to get used to themselves. They're used to
Yeah, to
like
see themselves, their
I
color, the
I
identity.
also I also got books, like that talks about their color. Like this one I have,
Okay, okay.
my brown skin, my
Yeah.
brown skin by A Cutter, and it's very
Oh,
good book. And
yeah.
it has it's all put in character of people of color in there, and he encouraged
Mhm.
them. It's really, really good book for people of color as well, and that's good.
Yeah.
So that they
They
start
do
loving
have
themselves.
there's a subscription. I think I sent it to you, but I don't
Mhm.
remember what the
You
subscription
did,
was.
you send it to me. I know
Oh,
what it is.
what's
Yeah,
the name of it?
I can't remember. I'll
Just
check, or you send it.
tell the
Yeah,
people
I
them.
yeah.
But
Um,
I'll try to link it down in the show notes anyway. But it's a really good subscription if you are a mother or of color. You can share it with your child. On Instagram there is a subscription where they would send a certain amount of books with brown skin.
mm,
So you can
mm,
see yourself in the books, because many books out there don't really have
yeah,
our color
yeah,
in the books, and it's good to see, let the child see themselves as
yeah.
well,
I,
and that way they kind of learn how to love themselves
yeah.
um from young, so that no one can change them, if that makes sense.
That's very true, Sade.
Yeah,
That's why they all
yeah,
say start from young age. That's why I got it, because I know there's
yeah.
a lot of racism, a lot of things going on out there. So I don't want my child to grow up hating himself, because a lot of young black people grow up that.
Mm.
So I
Yeah,
make sure I
yeah.
get this thing. So he love himself when he goes out there. He's confident about himself. You
Yeah,
can
as long as
see
you have to start from young for them to
young. Yeah,
have build that confidence.
yeah, yeah,
I think.
yeah,
So I'll try to find the name, because I can't remember the name right now. But I
yeah.
did send it to Blessing. So
Yeah,
Blessing,
I
I've
know.
already linked
Yeah,
it
I
up.
have it. Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good. I
yeah,
think it's about £20 though. It's a bit pricey, but there's that one, and there's, I think, Imagine Stories or something like that. There's two subscription out there that
yeah.
showcase people of color
Mm.
for young children. So you guys can check that out. So yeah, thank you, Blessing.
It's all
We're
right.
gonna wrap up. This was
Thanks
really
for
fun.
having me. Yeah, it was a good discussion about parenting. It
It
was
was
really
long
good.
overdue. Remember, this was
Yeah,
long overdue.
yeah, yeah,
Like
it was.
initially, I told Blessing that we're going to make a YouTube channel out of this, but we didn't get a chance to do that. So I said, "Oh, why not do a podcast episode out of it?" So here we are. So
Yeah.
thank you, Blessing, for joining
It's all
me.
right. Thank you for
I'm
inviting
sure you.
me.
Huh?
Hope you. I say thank you for inviting me. Hope you learned something good.
I have, and I'm sure the people have learned so much,
Yeah.
especially the new mothers and fathers out there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right then. So thank you again.
Yeah. Thank you very
Take
much.
care.
All right. Bye. Bye.